and welcome to this BuyBotPro video. Today I'm going to talk to you about the BuyBotPro score, so what it is and why it's such an amazing feature of BuyBotPro. So it's unique to us, it's the basis of BuyBotPro, and it's one of the main reasons you love it so much. It analyses the deal that you are looking at, gives it a score, doesn't provide you with the information, then just leave you to work that out yourself, figure it all out and then hope that you've made the right call. It works it out for you in order to advise your decision. You also then have some of that information set to look at separately, but it will analyse hundreds of different data points for every deal and then gives it a score out of 100. So it's a percentage and obviously colour codes it too. It will also give you 3 reasons that have contributed to that score. So it gives you a little bit of an insight to work out why it scored it what it has. So as I said, it analyses hundreds of data points. As well as that, you can see some of the information it takes into account. So some of the things it takes into account are things such as hazmat. Are you eligible to sell the product? Does it come under dangerous goods? Then we've got the bestseller rank, the BSR, the IP radar. You've got your profit margin, your break even, your total cost that obviously you'll be inputting into BuyBotPro, your return on investment, and then, as I said, the profit as well. Also, you've then got the information in the graph. So it will also take this into account. So it will read all of this data and that will feed into the score that it will give that deal. So you've got things such as whether Amazon's on the listing, like I said, the sales rank, price stability, FBA sellers, MF sellers, the buy box. It analyses everything in a fraction of the time that any of us could and at the click of a button. The other important thing to bear in mind that it takes into account is your criteria settings. So if you come up to your settings toggle on the top of your BuyBotPro panel, click there and then come down to your criteria. So it will take into account any settings that you've input in there when analysing a deal. So if, for example, you've set a minimum ROI of 30% and BuyBotPro is analysing a deal for you and that ROI is coming out at 20%, and you've got your profit set to £20, for example, but it's showing as lower than that on this deal, BuyBotPro will turn that score red and give it a low percentage because it doesn't fit that criteria that you have set. So therefore, it's telling you that it's not a good deal because it doesn't fit your criteria. So another great way that it pays attention to what you're putting in, analyses all the data points and then says, no, based on what you've asked of me, this is not a good deal. So coming back to the main BuyBotPro panel, I just want to illustrate to you, kind of show you actually how it works. So I've put in a buy price here for this product of £30 and then I've clicked analyse. So come down, you can see the score here. It's given it above average, it's green, but it's 56%, it's the pale green. And then, as I said, it gives you 3 reasons that have contributed to that score, which is really useful for you as a seller to know. So here we've got the reasons are, it's an average return on investment at 30%, Amazon are on the listing, but the recent 30-day estimated sales have been great. So it's an above average deal, it's not amazing, but it's above average. So then I'm just going to show you if I change my buy price. So I'm going to change my buy price and make it £40. Now you can see it's changed and it says it doesn't meet your criteria and it's red. So why does it not meet my criteria? The return on investment for that deal is too low. Obviously, it had an average return of investment before, and now I've made that buy price £10 more for the product. So that ROI is too low. And then obviously feeding into that, the deal is low profit. And like it told us before, Amazon are on the listing. So that's just an illustration of how it analyses it at the click of a button and straight away you've got that decision. So then I'm also going to show you, if I just change that back to 30 buy price, £30, $30, it's gone back to that above average. Then I'm going to just change this to a sell price of $149.45 and then I'm going to click analyse. So again, it's gone red, doesn't meet your criteria, and what are those reasons? Amazon are on the listing, we know that already. The recent 30-day estimated sales have been great, which is what it said originally, but that sell price is unstable. Obviously it's unstable because it's gone from under £100 from that $49.45 to $149. So straight away, BuyBotPro has picked up on that, fed that into the score and said, no, this deal does not meet your criteria. So there's an overview of the BuyBotPro score, what information it takes into account and how you can read that decision once it comes back to you. Like I said, kind of one of the main features of BuyBotPro and what makes it so amazing is that you get some of that information so you can see different contributors and different factors that might be contributing, but As a human, you'll never be able to analyse those hundreds of data points, and you just click the button and it tells you straight off, and also gives you a bit of feedback on why it's made that decision. So that's the BuyBotPro score. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.